Alright, next on the list of maps that I want to show good flanking tactics and complain about level design is Derail. I did actually remember to make a kit that's going to let me get around faster, which is especially going to be handy on this map. Of course, when you're flanking, I always prefer the cold-blooded silencer kit. I'm just using a marathon and lightweight to speed things along. I always like to start out coming to this left side. This is becoming a more and more common area. You always have to look for people right along here and right up here on this hill because they like to use the other exit in the back. But if the coast is clear or you manage to kill the people who did come out, just kind of run in the back and be aware of what's going on inside there. If there is a lot going on in this area and you're not sure you're going to be able to live, go ahead and just put a tac insertion down back here. But if you're pretty sure you can sneak by or there's just no one here, you can run in the back, hop the rail. And right behind these boxes is a great place for the tac insertion. I mean, as you can see, you can see it if you look through those. Let's just try moving it real quick so it's not behind the gap. Okay, yeah, if you're looking for it, you can see the glow, but you have to really be trying to look for it. Other than that, you're not going to see it. And that allows you just to run through this back door. Some people try to snipe from there, but most of the time you'll find snipers right along here. You can just take them out. Another good sniping spot that people try to use is going to be right there. You can take them out. And I'd recommend either running around back here, trying to sneak around, but if you want to be a little more aggressive, you can come around this side and kind of take them out from the side. Wheezy has been telling me from his experience in his games that a lot of times in games this forested area is a lot less occupied, and he's been having some really good luck flanking around back here. So yeah, just stay behind trees, make yourself as invisible as possible. I honestly don't know why this isn't a good camp spot. I guess it could be good for cover if you're being shot at, but just kind of some random spot. So yeah, you're running around back here. A fairly decent sniper spot that I don't think enough people use. Like, you get a pretty decent view. And we're running. I forgot to pick up my tac insertion, so just for fun, you can climb up on here. No real reason behind it. Those icicles looked at me funny, so they had to die. Here's where I like to place my tac insertion because no one comes back here that often. Plus, if it's domination and you ever are having a good fight for A, respawning there over and over is going to be pretty nice. If you've played this map more than once, you are aware that these buildings are very commonly used for sniping. So if you do get back there, you can get a pretty good jump on them, mostly by using this ladder. You climb up here, there's going to be a sniper here or here, and jump over here, take out the snipers along here. And since you should be using a silenced weapon for this, they won't really see it coming. And another good sniping area that people like to use is right along on this water tower. And this entire time, they're all facing away from you, so you should probably get quite a few kills fairly easily. Using this building, it really depends on the team you're playing against. Sometimes this front staircase is actually extremely effective because they're watching the back. So you just run up here and, as you've seen in one of my videos, there's people camping this corner and this corner. They're being douches. Generally, I'd say this building's more used for sniping, but actually, I'm not gonna lie, this is mostly a sniper map, so a lot of places you'll go, you'll run into a sniper or two. But more and more, I am starting to find people just sitting in this building with shotguns, so if you think you could sneak behind them and kill all of them, then props to you. Sometimes the smart thing is just to avoid the building altogether, though, because they've got it pinned down like little dickbags that they are. Yeah, here's that back staircase. It comes out right back here. Now, a lot of people do enjoy these rails, or not the rail, the train cars. I really don't know why. I mean, like I said, they're good for temporarily getting out of fire, but people know you're there, so you're going to get a grenade or two thrown in at you, and you can't really run anywhere. This was one of the maps that originally they let you get inside of, as well as Afghan and Wasteland, and that was right along here. But due to the kind of openness of the map, this is another one I'm gonna call at least fairly balanced, just because there's not many places you can camp successfully. I mean, any place that you can think to camp is going to be well known to everyone else, and you're not going to last long. This house is over here in this corner is another place I will put tac insertions, just for the simple fact that yes, there are people that use this house, but they generally do this, just run right through and don't look in these corners at all, so they won't see my tac insertion here. Here's the refrigerator that if the enemy calls a nuke, you should always try to sneak in here. It hasn't saved me yet, but I still like to think that it will someday. And honestly, if you're ever stuck down here with a stealth kit, it could be a lot worse. I mean, if the other team is over near the sea area, you can honestly just run right along this creek. I've seen it done a lot. I've done it myself a couple times, and it's just very lightly defended. There might be a guy, if that, so you just take him out and then you just walk right into their spawn. And after all the bitching that I've done about how the level balance is horrible and all that in this game, it probably doesn't help the fact that I've started out with two maps that are fairly balanced. But in my opinion, some of the other maps are so screwed up that it makes up for every balanced game, or every balanced map in the game. One problem I do have with this one, and I don't know if it's been fixed, just because I am unable to do this glitch. Every time I've tried, I've failed. But there is something called the elevator glitch that lets you get on top and outside of this map. That was a new glitch. The fact that Infinity Ward missed it pre-game release, I'm not going to say it's that bad. I mean, it's a new kind of glitch that wasn't around in the other games that I know about. And it's fairly tough to do. But I hope they fix it. If not, then I'm disappointed. If you want more information on those, there are some YouTube videos out there. And since it looks like I'm running out of time anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and say that was Derail for you. Oh, and I guess one more thing since I'm looking at this. Here's another area where you'll find a couple snipers. And yeah, there's Derail for you.